figure.
People say he was a football god.
There are a lot of reasons why you might question Brett Favre's inner goodness.
Allegations that he sent lewd.
All right now, a new documentary that was made by a DMV filmmaker is streaming on Netflix. The documentary unpacks controversial issues in the life of NFL quarterback Brett Favre. And joining us now is one of the masterminds behind it, Leesburg resident and filmmaker A.J. Perez. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time. This is something that the Brett Favre controversy, it's been going on for a while. We're talking all the way back in 2017 is when it kind of took off, started to take off a little bit. What kind of research did you have to do to dive into everything that's in this documentary?
I mean, we went back to almost childhood. I mean, it was kind of, we see the footage we got from when he was a kid growing up in Mississippi, all the way through his college years, and then his Packer glory days, and then that's when it kind of 2008, 2010 is when the sexting scandal happened. We focused a lot on that, and then more recently the welfare scandal that he's been attached to in Mississippi for many years.
Right, and a lot of people, since this has been going on for such a long time, he hasn't been criminally charged, but he's got the text messages that are out there. And I'm not even talking about the sexting stuff, but the text messages to the government officials saying, hey, if I get this money that's basically supposed to be for poor people, if I get it, is the media going to find out about it? Why do this documentary now? I know a lot of people are asking, why are you doing this now?
Really, kind of, it shows like we want to show that he wasn't held to account. That's why Michael Vick, we start with him. Right. I mean, he was held to account. He did get charged criminally. He did serve his time. And Brett Favre's never really faced that. He's a defendant in a lawsuit. He never got charged. There was $8 million of TANF funds connected to him. He's denied all wrongdoing, but he's just like a defendant, and then there's this documentary.
Right. One of the things in it is we're talking about the money that he was paid, that was given to him for speaking engagements that he did not do, and he never gave the money back. That's just one of the many things involved in this, in addition to the text messages. What surprised you most when you did this and start uncovering all the layers of Brett Favre? It's
just how he just fandom. It's like, when you're Hall of Famer, when he did everything he did for Green Bay, and he did a lot for that community, beyond winning. It just kind of, it's kind of, you get this kind of halo effect where, things don't really stick to you. If you're a beloved athlete like Brett Favre, it was and still is, especially Mississippi and Wisconsin. So that's kind of this thing we want to delve into. It's kind of like, how did this kind of protect him, and how is this one of the reasons why he hasn't faced consequences?
Right. What do you hope people will take away from this when they see this documentary?
Two things. One, Jen Sturger's story, which people may remember that scandal from 2010, from the whole Deadspin thing. It's a lot. We have a lot of new information there. We got the voicemails, and you get to see her raw emotions, and her telling us that her life was ruined, and it was very it was derailed by this. And then more recently, just kind of like an overview of what the welfare scandal is and why and how he got caught up in it.
Right. Was there any pushback from the NFL? I don't know if they found out that you were doing this or not, or the Green Bay Packers, or anybody. Was there any pushback saying, hey, leave Brett Favre alone, he's an icon?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't say that. It's kind of like, it's, I'm sure there are some people around the NFL that didn't like this documentary getting made, but I haven't heard anything. I covered the NFL for many years, and no one's reached out and said, hey man, what are you doing? Right. So I mean, I think are people in Green Bay kind of, and maybe in Mississippi thought we should focus on somebody else maybe, but yeah, I haven't received any pushback from the league or Green Bay Packers.
Right. What's next for you, real quick before we go? What's next?
We're developing a couple of true crime documentaries. One actually based out in Loudoun County, as well as a couple of sports documentaries that we're trying to get made. Okay, all right. Well, thank you, sir, for your time and some insight into this documentary. I got to tell you, our friend Allison Seymour over there, she's seen it already, and she's spoiling it for me because I'm yet to watch it. She says it's incredible. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. So thank you for your time today. Thanks for having me on.
I appreciate it. All right, Michaela, let's talk weather.
WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan &